Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Get ready, dog.
This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Poss, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls and the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter rock, turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about, space out your mind? But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? Gentlemen. When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, passing your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing, relieving the kings of all crowns. So are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, y'all keep the flow. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about, space out your mind? But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all keep the flow. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter rock, turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about, space out your mind? But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
Yeah. One up and up, it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic.
Coach, this is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Rams. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Hey, come on. Double tight. 3 down.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And there goes Melvin Gordon. He's at the 40, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Melvin Gordon hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Ready. Yellow lady.
56, right there, 56.
Hey, they're scared. Come on, get set.
Breeze now on first down. Caught here by Bell. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Don't get nervous. 56. Mike, 56, right there.
From midfield, here's Breeze. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them, and they took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Breeze toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Ready. Yellow lady.
Mike, 54.
53.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That's complete. It's Bell. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Check, watch 54. Let's get on.
From just shy of midfield, Murray. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Go.
They'll run on first down. Johnson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Mike 54. 3 buzz.
On 2nd and 12, Murray underneath for Johnson. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Let him know, let him know.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Rashard Matthews here on the catch. And he's not going to get the first down. He had to get to the 30, but he's a yard or 2 short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
Let's go, let's go.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Over. Easy, opposite.
Hey, high 7.
Shotgun now for Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Let's go.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
46-yard line. Hey, Foxtrot.
From the gun, it's Breeze. He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play. Breeze finding Thomas. 41 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Why?
61, matchbox lights.
Lucky. Check. Crunch.
On 2nd down now. It's Bell, and he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And it's 17-7. After one, 17-7 is our score. Pinyak here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Dante Fowler racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Matthews the intended target, and that'll make it third down.
Right there, 54 Mike.
Hey, me and you all day.
Murray with a third and long. Deep ball for Goodwin. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. Third and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Ready?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
You ain't going nowhere.
5-9. Watch twitch. Here we go. Here we go. Kill.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
Greystone, travel.
Ready, take.
Now Bell. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Ready. 5-9.
56. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
11.
56.
Ready, take.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. And an alley to run. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Play fake. Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Kill. Hey, easy.
56. Check 56. Focus, defense, focus. Kill.
X3, 218, chopper.
Out.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. Room here to run. Le'Veon Bell. It's a foot race. 20, 10, touchdown LA. Le'Veon Bell, an 80-yard touchdown. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 22 yards there, a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Murray again, 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
The Bears on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's good for 28 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll try the right side this time here with Gordon. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They run it here with Gordon. And some nice running, going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams 23. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. This is Gordon. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Melvin Gordon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. That throw into the arms of Allen. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
I got it. Here we go. I got motion man. Me. I got it. Kill. Mike 5-4, Mike 5. You're good. 5-4, ready. Let's go.
To throw is Breeze. And that will be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go.
Murray now on first down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Melvin Gordon in the final seconds of the first half as the Bears push further out in front.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm?
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something something to get you off to a quick start.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was trying to get that back to Allen, and that takes us from second to third down.
Big series right here, so we got to step it up. 54.
Hey, Alpha.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Hey, easy. 12.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
To throw, it's Breeze. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on fourth down.
I smell fear in that offense. Hey, Delta. I smell fear in that offense. 0-2.
So here we go on fourth down with Breeze. And Allen's got it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. Breeze now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it first and 10. They'll give this to Bell running right. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the 39.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, Hap.
Again, it's Bell. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it third and 10. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's third and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Hey, exit.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
In your face.
Throwing now is Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. Breeze now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, first and 10.
Check.
Breeze going to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Brian Poole that time there to get a hand on it.
The out route's such a timing route that sometimes the guy throwing the ball just throws it almost blindly, just kind of counts on that timing winning. And in this case, the ball was batted away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
56 to Mike, boy.
Sammy.
56.
Hey, easy.
Check curls. Mike's 56. 56.
Breeze now.
You.
This is caught at the 20. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 19.
Ready. Yellow waiting. Here we go. Check.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Watch safety creeping.
5.
Now this time, Breeze will throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Austin Hooper. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago. Evan Ingram, his first touchdown on the year as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away.
Come on, fellas. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. They were trying to go back to Allen there, and it's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Hey, easy. 21. 56. They can't hang with us. Smooth. 56 is the mic.
Again, it's Breeze. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. Thomas the intended target. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Tyler Davison hauling it off the edge to sack him. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. On 2nd down, here's Murray. He'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. Murray now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Dante Fowler, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray under pressure again, and down he goes again. Dante Fowler in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. Here's Sam Martin now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Here we go,
He's checking. Here we go, 21, 53. Hey, easy. Easy, opposite.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3.
Ready, yellow lady.
56, Mike, 56.
11.
I got you.
Throwing on 2nd down. Breeze. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down.
Kill.
Single,
On play action, it's Breeze. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Kill.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, seam 6.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. You better bring it.
Here we go.
You know right now.
11. 56. Wait tight.
Check.
Now Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vincent Mayoa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
56.
Hey, easy.
All day, punt.
Bravo. Easy, opposite.
Breeze now to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Michael Thomas, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. But they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
A big pickup of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for Chicago.
All right, I don't want to get too poetic here where they talk about, the eyes being the windows of the soul. You know what else the eyes do? They see the open spaces on a field, and those eyes carry your legs to those spots, and that's what happened on that play. He saw an opening and went and got it.
Well, he really hasn't ran the ball all game. 4th quarter here, need a big play, able to pick it up. So whatever the eyes saw and created, it worked. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Duke Johnson, his 1st touchdown on the year as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Good one, boy. Let's go. Let's go. Ready.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now a deep ball here hauled in just past the 50. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, Charlie. 11. 56.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. On first down, Breeze. And this is going to be incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense, it's going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Thomas has got it, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Set. 5'8", 56 is the mic. Watch the pass. Here we go. 36.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. That's complete, it's Bell. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll make it a second down. Now Breeze. That's caught, it's Thomas. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Keenan Allen, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. On 2nd and 12, Murray. And his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, and it's 3rd down.
The first time I saw Marcus Peters is in a practice session when he's at the University of Washington. I literally was watching someone else, and my eyes kept going to him. I thought he played the corner position with extreme intelligence, even as an undergrad there.
What year was that?
It would have been his sophomore year at Washington, and he's carried over those same playmaking skills to the NFL, and we just saw him knock one away.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Breeze. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there.
Check.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Go.
Breeze now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Ready.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Protein spill. 5-1. Hey, Echo.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Breeze. He's got Allen. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
To throw is Breeze. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Randy Gregory in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Hey, orbit. Hey, easy.
56. Mike.
Here we go.
Right there. 56.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
56.
Breeze to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Brian Poole.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Get ready, dog.
This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Poss, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, the head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred.